Hello guys, I'm Edward. Welcome to another episode of Step-by-Step Trading. In this episode I'll try to show you guys smaller trades, because in my other videos I kept showing huge trades, which some of you guys can't really do because you don't have a lot of money. So in this video I want to show you guys smaller trades, and I'll explain step by step what I'm doing. I will also tell you how to try to sell your items easier, and I'll try to explain to you what I'm doing. There's one more important thing I want to say at the start. If you remember from my last video, I said something like this. I found an AK on CS Money. What I didn't tell you guys was that in order to find the gold top AK, I had to inspect maybe hundreds or thousands of case hardened items. I also found a new one in the meantime, but what I'm trying to say is that you have to work a lot in order to find something good. Sometimes you get really lucky, sometimes you just waste a lot of hours, especially if you have a bad computer. So let's start. I'll just show you the trades I'm doing and I'll explain what I've done. If you remember, I had the M9 Bayonet case hardened, which I bought I think from BitScans for $100 or something like this. I kept it for a while, and I eventually traded this bayonet that I had for a Huntsman 100% fade. I will show you a photo of the Huntsman knife soon. The market price were kind of similar, but I knew I could sell the Huntsman knife easier, so this is why I took the trade. I didn't do a lot of profit, but I was expecting to sell this knife easier. Another trade that I've done, I had the blue magazine AK, which I think I bought for market price from someone. I managed to trade it for I think 16 or 15 keys in items to the guy that actually won the last giveaway, the one that had the private profile on YouTube, so I couldn't see his sub channels. And I told him I will give him a discount, and he bought this AK from me. I think I made like 5 keys profit here. Another AK that I traded was a Blaze Top AK. I'll show you a photo of it in a second. I bought it for market price from a site long time ago, and I traded it for I think 18 keys in items. It was a pretty good deal overall. This AK Redline that I got has a Katowice holo sticker, and this is worth more than market price. I'll just put the numbers on the screen like usually. Even though this trade is older than the ones I'm showing in this video, I wanted to show you something. I had the pattern number 532, I think, field tested. I had it for sale at 37 keys, I think. I'll show you a photo of the pistol soon. And someone added me and offered me his 5.7, which I'll show you also in a photo very soon, and 18 keys. So I basically offered him an upgrade. I gave him a Blue Gem 5.7, and I got a Tier 2 5.7 that had maybe 80-90% blue, and also 18 keys. I was assuming that his pistol is worth maybe 20 keys. So this was the price I put it for sale at. After 1 week, in which I had it for sale, someone added me and offered me I think 17 keys or something. I'll just count and put the numbers on the screen. So basically, I sold my 5.7 Blue Gem field tested for 37 keys. Even though it took me 2 trades to do it, it was actually easier for me because I needed keys. So this is something you can actually do. If you have an item for sale, for example a knife, at 100 keys, maybe it's worth getting a knife that's worth 50 or 55 and 50 keys that you can use to get other stuff. It's easier to trade cheaper items, and this was the logic that I used when doing this trade. I gave someone an upgrade, and then I took his pistol and I sold it for keys. Another trade that I want to show you today, I actually bought 5-7 pattern 532, well worn, from a guy that added me and wanted to sell it. I didn't want to pay him pure keys for it, so I ended up giving him one of my keys, which I bought for market price from a betting site, and 5 keys. The best part is that I actually sold the 5-7 for keys a few days later. I'll show you the trade also. If you remember the Huntsman knife fade, I actually ended up taking an item and keys for it. I had it for sale at 73 keys, and the dude messaged me. He offered me a souvenir rope that has a Kerrigan signature on it, and also I think 40 keys or 43 keys. I assume this op is worth 40 keys, and I tried to sell it for that. The profitable part of this trade was that I actually got keys which I needed to trade, and I pretty much traded my harder to trade item. After a couple of days in which I had this souvenir rope, I actually was browsing CSGO Lounge and I saw someone was looking to get a souvenir rope and also a knife for his bayonet Marble Fade. And since I didn't really want this op anymore, I ended up offering him this butterfly knife that I had from an older trade, a few keys, 6 keys and the op. I traded him one hard to trade item and a couple of keys and one cheaper knife for this knife, which actually was worth maybe 20 euros more in total. So I got a good deal overall, and I think he was happy also with the items that he got. I told you about the 5-7 blue gem that I actually bought for an AK and some keys. After a few days, someone added me and offered me 9 keys and an Icarus fell that is worth 18 keys or something around that. He paid me 27 keys in total for an item that I bought for cheap, and I think I had it for sale at 24 keys. So I was very happy with the trade. In the next day, I was searching for a Gut Sapphire Doppler for a friend of mine, and I ended up buying this one that has 0.027 float, and I paid my bayonet Marble Fade and 6 keys. It was a good deal for me, I think, because I'll probably sell this gut knife for more, simply because my bayonet had a 0.04 float and the pattern was nothing special. This is the final trade that I want to show you today, guys. I will try to answer your questions, so if you have any questions about trading, just write a comment. Also, if you want any price check, I can help you with that. As an advice about trading in general, always try to consider any offer you get, even though it's not your buyout. Sometimes trading keys and a cheaper item for your more expensive knife is more profitable, simply because you will have the keys to buy something that's cheap. And sometimes waiting too much for a trade is not a good idea, because you are simply missing on potential profit. So thank you for watching, guys. Let me know what you think about this video, and remember to keep trading and have fun while doing it. Have a good day, guys. See ya.